every travelholic aspires to make a world trip at least once in their lifetime. Going to exotic places and experiencing exotic cultures seems like the world's most exciting thing. However, exotic places come with exotic foods and food dishes, not all of which may be pleasant. Today, we will tell you about the top 10 bizarre food factories. Number 10. Black pudding, Ireland, Britain. This extremely popular dish, deemed a superfood by many, is actually the blood of a pig mixed with oatmeal and some fat. All these are mixed and congealed together, then made solid after cooling and cut into pieces. This food is only weird if you don't know what it is made of. So if blood makes you squeamish and you are having breakfast in Britain, beware of this pudding. Number 9. Hakarl, Iceland. Hakarl, in plain English, means fermented shark. It doesn't sound that bad considering the types of animal meat are consumed around the world. However, you may wince a little after knowing that the meat is toxic and only eaten after letting rot for 2–4 months. Earlier, the meat was fermented in a shallow hole dug in gravelly sand and hung out to dry for another few months afterward. After this process, the brown crust that develops on the meat is removed, and the meat is cut into pieces and served raw. Number 8. Century Egg, China. The dish is literally its name, a century egg, sometimes also called a 1,000-year egg. More precisely, this is an egg that has been preserved for several months in a mixture of clay, salt, and quicklime. In this process, the yolk becomes a cringy dark green and the white turns brown, and the egg acquires a strong flavor. Number 7. Wasp Crackers, Japan. Yes, the food is exactly what the heading implies. These crackers look like any typical Japanese rice cracker, called senbei, except that they have wasps embedded in them. The wasps are first boiled in water, then dried and added to the rice cracker mixture. Wasp crackers are quite popular as a snack in some parts of Japan and highly commended for their protein content. Yes, wasps are really high in protein. Number 6. Bird nest soup, China. You may have heard of bird soup, but soup made of a bird's nest? Not much heard of. No, this soup is not made of a nest of twigs and leaves. This Chinese delicacy uses nests made out of a bird's saliva that is dried and hardened. The swiftlet bird found in China builds its nest out of saliva. These gooey nests are plucked from the sides of the caves where these birds are found, and then served boiled, seasoned with herbs and spices. Number 5. Rocky Mountain Oysters, West Canada. Don't be fooled by the name, these aren't actually oysters. Rocky Mountain oysters are actually the testicles of cows and bulls that have been deep-fried. This delicacy is especially popular in the farming areas of Western Canada, where castration of cattle is prevalent. These deep-fried testicles are served as an appetizer in restaurants or as a street food in festivals and carnivals. Number 4. Balut, Philippines, Vietnam. Balut is actually the embryo of a duck that is boiled and eaten right out of the shell. This dish is a highly popular street food in Southeast Asian countries like the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam. The fertilized egg is incubated for 2–3 weeks by burying it in the sand and then boiled. After this, the shells are peeled to show the partially developed embryo inside a slimy yolk. This egg is now seasoned with chili, vinegar, and garlic and served with beer. Number 3. Fugu, Japan. Fugu is basically a blowfish that is cut into paper-thin slices and served raw, seasoned with herbs and spices. It is one of the most expensive gourmet dishes in Japan. Fugu is prepared by peeling the skin off the dead blowfish, then gutting it by cutting out its intestines, ovaries, and the liver. After this, it is either boiled or cut into pieces and served raw. This Japanese dish is an exclusive delicacy primarily because it is extremely dangerous. The blowfish fugu contains a poison tetrodotoxin, which is almost 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. Number 2. Sannakji, Korea. Sannakji is a Korean delicacy of raw octopuses. Yes, I'm not joking. This Korean delicacy comprises the live tentacles of a baby octopus seasoned with sesame oil and red chili paste. Apparently, these tentacles are still very much alive and wriggling on the plates when served to the customers. In fact, some Koreans even eat the entire octopus, Tentacles plus body, raw, wrapping it around their chopsticks. Number 1. Raw blood soup, Thailand, Vietnam. This soup is made with the blood of a raw pig. The soup is entirely made of raw ingredients and without any cooking processes whatsoever. You basically are drinking the blood of a pig, which makes you a swine vampire. Lol. It is not the end, however. There are more ingredients that go into a traditional Thai blood soup that will make you want to throw up. Do let us know which one of them you would like to try. Thanks for watching.